I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want.
And here we are for another episode of Failout New Vegas. We'll carry on from where we left off, which was killing bighorners with a railway rifle. I figured out what I want to be doing next, though, and that is going to see the NCR's something Science Institute. I think the abbreviation is OSI, but for the life of me I can't remember what the O stands for. I might be wrong on the I as well. There's definitely science involved. It's one of the things that Veronica mentioned to us when we were doing her loyalty quest, if I could make you care. Hopefully we will be able to get Arcade to say something incriminating. I mean, what do we know about him so far? He works for the Followers, he has an interest in research, he gets twitchy around, obviously, Enclave technology. He says he's seen a vertibird, but it must have been in a book. Have any of you figured it out yet? I mean, it's reasonably obvious, but first time through I didn't see it coming, so And we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we go into Camp McCarran. There's nothing more fun than loading screens, guys. I'm not going to stop off by the officer, Colonel Sue, I think. I don't care what he wants to say. I just want to go see the scientist, because he will give us information and offer to pay us for information on what's going on inside Vault 22, which I don't think has been mentioned so far. One of the more interesting vaults in this area. I mean, it's not Vault 11, which, frankly, wins the prize for me.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Shut up, Datry. And we've seen 34 is full of guns and radiation and ghouls, so it's quite far down on my list.
You have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make it break just about anything.
Here we go.
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Now, that's good to hear. Mercenaries, what for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
You can tell she's doing science because there's chemicals on the desk.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
No, this is the first time I've heard about Vault 22.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Get to the point.
Fair enough. My point is this. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Office of Scientific Investigation? I'm sure the S must be something to do with science. Cool, alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
I had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said you were the director of OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have, but I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
NCR has a food shortage?
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
What other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Our efforts at Helios 1 held a great deal of promise, until some drifter blew in from the waste and managed to reroute the power. As to where the power is going, who knows? Can you imagine? A drifter outsmarting professional scientists. Only in New Vegas. That's the trouble with this wasteland. Too many damned variables. No one can account for them all.
It's nice to be known. Still, Office of Science and Industry. I must remember that.
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
And that's triggered There Stands the Grass for me, so that's cool.
Hildern is a good example of big-picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger.
Good thing there are still people like you around, Arcade.
Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yes, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope, Hildern didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Goodbye.
Right, good luck.
Knowing my luck, I will have to kill Keeley. I mean, I'm not too bothered by this, but I would hate to disappoint researchers with Brahmin Rancher twangs in their voice. Right, okay, so gonna head out towards 22 on foot. I'm gonna hoof it because I think there's an encounter on the way that I'd quite like to visit. I think. But, well, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, 22 isn't really that far away. As the crow flies, we're on the right side of the strip for it. And it would be nice to have a cleansing flame or an incinerator or, you know, something which spews fire, but I'll have to make do with my railway rifle and punching. Punching hasn't sent me wrong yet. Keep on expecting this ground to be full of landmines. There's the landmines!
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
I don't mind, Arcade. You're still covert enough for us. I get working on my disarming. Oh, EDE. Well, I have a disarming personality. You certainly don't. Yes, let's go up here. We have... Ah, cool. Yeah, we'll stop off at the Sunset Plant. Just to meet Festus. And kill some robots, I guess. I mean, the option is available there to us. If I can find a way in, I may be walking the wrong way for the gates. Ah, here we go. The good old Sunset Sarsaparilla Plant. Pleased to meet you, you fine example of animatronics.
New in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. If you're here to redeem your sunset sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up. If you don't know what sunset sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to a game of lucky horseshoes, say I feel lucky. Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say silly old advisory.
Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it? I'm sorry.
I like it. Okay. Star info.
Oh, new to the hunt, are you? Well, listen carefully, as old Festus don't like to repeat himself. Select sunset sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on them. These caps are known as sunset sarsaparilla stars. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking sunset sarsaparilla.
Quest added, The Legend of the Star.
Engagement with multiple hostiles in progress. Please stand clear of the combat area.
Yeah, obviously a fiend broke in here and was wiped out by the local security.
Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
That's what they all say, robot. And there's another door out to the Mojave Wasteland.
Here we go.
Not tolerated.
Hey!
Continuing search for fugitive.
Sunset Sarsaparilla Security. Arcade Ganon, not good against hardened security bots, great against Sarsaparilla Security. Wow. Yeah, that one out. Okay, what next? What next? Is he going to be hostile? No, it's a bottling robot, so probably not. Alright, let's just grab some more sarsaparilla and go have a chat to this bottling robot.
Worker number 27438 reporting. There seems to be a malfunction with the line, sir. Wait a minute. You're not my manager. Intruder!
Here we go.
Well, he noticed. That was positive. Something to eat, something to eat. Dog steak, yay! I'm not going to take all of the sarsaparilla, just some of it. I may want to come back for more some other time. Science skill of 50 is required to hack this terminal. Curses. Ah, well. I'll leave it for now. Don't really want to waste a Programmer's Digest. This is only a flying visit to meet Festus. Oh, there's a Programmer's Digest. I'm still not going to go back and open the terminal. When I have 50 stars, I'll return, and then I can handle it then. Of course, I walk all the way around here. I probably can't actually get out on this side of the... Ah, wonderful. Thank you, game designers. Ooh.
Okay.
What do we have over there? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a grenade rifle at this point. Okay, let's just solve this the old-fashioned way. Do you think I got him? Let's see what they were doing. Yeah, I definitely think I got him. Yay, Radix. An illegal weapon shipment, which I'll just hold on to until I hit the quest trigger for that, which won't be for a while, if I remember correctly. Just got to see what's up here. Got a lot of fast moving dots, so it's probably Cazadores? I want to say Cazadores. It's always worth a quick investigate. Yep.
Looks like break time's
Cazadores. Good job, arcade. Next. I'm a little bit woozy, am I?
Here we go.
Fucking hell, these guys are fast. Still a little bit woozy. We should have some anti-venom. There we go. I don't know why I just took the fixing things. Brewer's Beard bootlegging. Cool. Totally not what I was looking for, but cool nonetheless. Because, you know, jet, wood chipper, which I'm not going to take. Beard everywhere. Mentats, medics, pack cigarettes. Caps and a star cap, and some whiskey. Strategic nuclear moose, and God said, let them have beer. I think I'm missing the reference. Here is what I'm here for. A big book of science. And a key. Mostly a big book of science. Definitely need the BBs. Or the iron. Hunting revolver, pulse grenade, C4, 21 rounds of .5 and 8 rounds of .45. Goved. Now that ain't bad. I mean, I can't use revolvers for shit, but that's not the point now. I can eat this big book of science. So it's increased by 3, yay! And strip the poison glands out of all of these Cazadores. And keep on towards Vault 22. Which is just up there, in fact. Just there stands the grass. We'll cross over the ridge, why not? More Cazadores. There's some ranger station beacon in the distance there.
Here we go.
Oh, what the hell? And Cazadores out of nowhere. Hey, good job, Arcade. You're pretty good to have around. Okay. I'll take another round to Venom. More sarsaparilla, and let's try and get through this without entirely dying. They attack so fast. It's hard to get into vats before they do. Do give it a ton of XP though, that's nice. Okay, boost science to 50 so I can access those terminals. More into medicine, more into survival. Gonna keep drinking sunsets. I haven't got nothing to fix my limbs with, but I at least want to tag the exterior portal to Vault 22 before I wander off to try and find medical help. Yeah, we're definitely going the right way. Ish. I think I'm gonna have to go around. My constant battle with dehydration and my addiction to delicious, delicious sunset. This is looking right now. My vision is going because my head is crippled, by the way. It means aiming is hard, but who needs to aim to punch? Just checking. No, definitely no doctor's bags. And definitely no Hydra. Well, just drink some whiskey, drink some wine, eat some deviled eggs. Pull out my railway rifle and let's go to town on some manses. Stay out! The plants kill! Well, so do I, so... Who needs aim when you have railway spikes? See, welcome to Vault 22. The rest of the text is pretty much unreadable, but there's plenty of graffiti everywhere. Oh yeah, enter Vault 22.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map.
Okay, that was interesting.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
And what they didn't mention is, they will also upgrade my robot. Depending on which one I take it to, they'll get different upgrades. I think the Brotherhood gives extra armor, and the followers give a new zapper. For now, however, I'm going to do neither, because I need my little robot buddy with me. Okay, arcade. Next episode we will wander off, get medical help, fast travel back, and then explore a insane vault full of plants and deadly plant creatures. Yeah, there's loads of mantises. Cool, right, well, see you next time.